Hello everyone, Had here, and we are back in another Disco Elysium stream. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to add. One more thing about the streams. Tomorrow I will be streaming Disco Elysium at 5 PM CET, but I won't be streaming Football Manager 2022 because of the fact that at 9 PM CET there is a Champions League game that I want to watch, so that's that. So there won't be FM22 tomorrow, but there will be today, so at 9:30 CET. But Disco Elysium streams are like normal. Yeah, and that's basically it. All of that is included in my extension that counts down to the next stream, so you always know when I'm going live, regardless of your time zone. And it's added to my Twitch schedule. Okay, that's it. Let's continue our Disco Elysium adventure. And as always, I didn't bother go into the Twitch integration right now, but I will do it. Well, shit. Can I do it right now? Let's try it. To be honest, I kind of forgot about it. It's better to have that than not, I think, right? So wait a second. I have to get a token for it. Yeah, and the Twitch integration, just like always, it basically lets you vote for the answers, for the dialogue options. Yeah, connection is established, so it should be good. Yeah, here it is. Okay, we have it now. Yeah, it lets you like vote for the dialogue and for the dialogue options. And it lets you impact my roll chances in some checks. So, yeah, that's that. Last stream, we ended on interacting with the objects that we have. And we ended on interacting with this board game. Unfortunately, I paid for this 25 real, so it was pretty freaking expensive, man. And
large letters on the front.
Yeah, I can't really play this game, so that's a shame. But I don't know. I got a dice. I have 2 dice now. I don't know why. It lets me the description says that it will open white checks, but it didn't really open anything thus far. So I don't know how it works exactly. Yeah, but we want to. Basically, the plan is we want to interact with all of those objects. So with this, and with this. Then we will go say goodnight to Kim Kitsuragi. We will drink some booze because that's apparently our quest right now. So we will drink it when Kim is not looking. that would be our plan. And yeah, and I think we will end the second day on that, because we have some quests, but they are basically locked behind this waterlock thing that we have to unlock on Wednesday. So yeah, that's our plan for today. Let's interact with those objects. I'm quite curious what those are. Medicinal purposes of the pail. Yeah, we now know what the pail is. We learned that yesterday from Joyce. It's basically an equivalent of global warming, I think, and also a little bit of dark energy, like the expanding of the universe. Yeah, an interesting concept, really interesting. Let's read it. A small green book giving off a peculiar foreboding impression, although it's hard to figure out why. It describes the various ways of healing debilitating ailments through the use of pale, some of which sound implausible at best. Okay, so like a charlatan book, maybe.
Medicinal purposes of the pale. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols.
Alright, let's open the book.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pale. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
What's a pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics,
Okay.
and Ilmaran folk
So
doctors.
this is basically like an alternative medicine book, I think.
It's all quackery,
Yeah.
in other words. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pail,
All right.
as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Is there anything in there about restoring lost memories? Actually, that may be useful. Number 2, I just want something that will soothe the relentless torment of my existence. Alright. Number 3, anything about curing an apocalyptic hangover. Right, let's go down the list. Anything for restoring the lost memories?
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Anything about curing an apocalyptic hangover?
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Alright, let's see what you got. Rub your hands together.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Oh shit, that's interesting. This reminds me of alchemy in the Witcher games. Common meadow rue, a sprig of fresh mint. I don't know, man. Ginger root?
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
I'm improvising at this point, man. Mix it with a dram of whiskey, boil it with a tea made from birch bark, mash it into paste with some aloe vera extract. I don't know, man. Like, whiskey doesn't sound good for hangover, does it? Maybe a tea from birch bark? Let's go with that.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
A few pomegranate seeds. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can pronounce it right. A spoonful of sugar, some wild ginseng root. Maybe a sugar. I don't know.
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The sugar just makes it taste better.
Okay, so did I like pass this? Oh, great. So where can I get all this stuff?
From the pal, of course. Or
Okay.
perhaps from some enterprising entrepreneur. Where you would find one of those, though, the book does not say.
Okay. I want to try to concoct one of those hangover cures again.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
A sprig of fresh mint.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Paste with some aloe vera extract.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
This?
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch
Oh.
bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus.
Ginseng.
From the pal, of course. Very well. Next,
Ginger roots?
you'll need to
Birch
Lastly,
bark.
is there anything else you'd like to add? The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea. From the pal, of course.
Okay, put the book away, I guess. I don't know what this was really. this was kind of weird, man. Alright, let's interact with the map of Martinez. A worn and torn map of Martinez area dating from 48. A title on the top reads Bienvenue à Revachol. I don't know how this is pronounced. It's a bit out of date, as it was originally created by a design studio in a failed attempt to spruce up Martinez and turn it into a fancy tourist location.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
Alright.
For a more detailed view of the map, Go to your journal and select the map tab.
Okay, like we knew about this already, I think. Alright, let's see. The mirror check is open, so we will try that before we go to sleep. And that's basically it. Like, I won't do the measure head check, I didn't want to be a racist. And those are, like, not useful, we already did all that, so... So, okay. Right, let's go back. Put the map away. What do we have here? The Greatest Innocence book. This dusty tome brings knowledge on the history of innocences. It is written by one João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego, a masked fascist, alright, that's great, who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the innocents is the coolest in the world. Alright?
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
Crack open this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain.
Okay.
Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned.
Oh shit.
This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Oh god, no, let me out of here. Yeah, sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence?
Oh shit, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah. This is what I was made for.
Encyclopedia. That's so. Alright, go on, give me all the hints you got. Sola Dolores Dei, the Precarnation. You know, I didn't really absorb anything from what I just read. Alright, give me all the hints you got, Encyclopedia.
A pop quiz is a short examination designed to test your knowledge without any prior warning or announcement. Such exams allow the teacher to assess how thoroughly the students have retained the material at hand. Voila. Now blast that first innocence.
Oh shit, man. I thought that, you know, you'd give me a hint about what answer is right. Let's see. Browsing through the various chapters, you try to names, dates. Okay, sure. Let's continue.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
Dolores Day.
Yeah.
Dolores.
Okay, that's what I was like, kind of leaning towards, because like that's the innocence that we heard about, I think. Like, yeah. I don't know what Sola is and Precarnation. So yeah, let's go with Dolores Day.
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism,
Oh, shit,
and
man.
the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern. She was powerful
Oh,
and
fuck.
beautiful on all her icons.
Okay, so she was like the most recent, maybe.
Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts.
That's interesting.
You see a flash silver, a wreath, an ear.
Sorry, apparently there was my connection again was fucking up. I'm sorry about that. Seriously sorry. We should be alright now, I think. Yeah, let's check it once more. I don't know what's causing that. Like, my internet is supposed to be like great, and for some reason it's not. Yeah, I have like fiber internet, so that's interesting. All right, I think we're okay. Sorry, once again. Right, and as I was saying, this apricot thing is coming up over and over again, and I think it's connected to my ex something, maybe ex-wife, that I can't, like... I have amnesia, so I don't really remember her, but still, she comes up once, like from time to time, and like it hurts me or something. I would like to forget it, but apparently this apricot thingy is also connected to Dolores Day for some reason. So maybe that's the connection, and that's why it hurts. Interesting. Let's continue.
Steer clear of this one.
All right.
There's something terrible about this one.
Okay. What?
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day.
Okay, so yeah, I chose Dolores Day because like it was the most prevalent of the answers that we gathered thus far, I think. I don't know what Sola is. I think I heard something about Precarnasian, like maybe it is an equivalent of Hinduism or something. So let's try that, because Hinduism is basically the oldest like religion, I think, or like the oldest written religion. Veda, it's called, right? The thingy that Hinduism have, the holy script. Let's try it.
Correct.
Yes.
Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he.
All right.
But Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party.
All right, so this is not Hinduism. Yeah, it's definitely not Hinduism.
Question 2. Who was the strongest innocence? Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Vesper Messina, Franco Negro, Dolores Day. Sure, try again. I trust you've got my back.
An innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world, a literal personification of history. Traditionally, an innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident or the known world in general, at least the parts that matter.
Yes, so interesting, but I thought you'd give me the answer to the question.
I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The innocence wins because an innocence can't help but win, for their deeds are inevitabilities. Did this help?
Nope.
Damn. Great.
Oh, the narrator added great.
Dolores.
Okay, so the pain threshold wants me to pick Dolores, because every time I pick her, she will remind me of my ex something, I think. I did it once, and already my morale went down. So, you know what? I want to do it again. I mean, on the one hand, I want the dialogue, but on the other hand, I don't want to get hurt. And if I have the option, I would like to forget about the X something, really. So, I don't know, Vesper Messina?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Vesper Messina is not a person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula before separating into the republics of Vesper and Messina. Care to try again?
Yeah, Franco Negro.
Correct.
Okay.
Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation.
So Real is a global currency. Okay.
Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the false innocence?
Dolores Day.
Got it under control. No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical information.
Okay, there isn't a Dolores Day in here. Okay, you're going to be helpful this time. I could use a hint.
Yes, there exists a group called the Founding Party, known as the Holy Party, during the time of the Pericarnacian. This, the world's oldest international organization, spends its time in search of either the re-emergence of the innocents or new members.
Sigh heavily out loud.
There seems to be a mix-up with the sources. It's not my fault. At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day.
All right.
She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful.
Oh, look at that, Dolores. Every time the pain threshold kind of gives me an option to pick Dolores Day. Very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe the Despicable, Stepan the Despicable, like it fits, right? If he's a false innocence.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Stepan the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was a ruler who conquered the known world during the Kedriatic conquest, instead of the despotic Erino Pasternak. Would you try again?
Instead of the Kedra?
Incorrect. Kedra
Alright.
is a large nation in the mid-northern area of the Mawindi Isola, north of the Occident, between the Ilmarine mountain range and the Pacentic Mare Interregnum. Care to try again?
Okay, so I'm fucking bad at this, man. I'm really bad. I don't know, Pasternak.
Correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just
Alright.
thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Erino Pasternak. He was into torture,
Oh, great.
despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra.
Okay. I thought that innocences were like deities or like something to that effect. And this Erno Pasternak is clearly more of a like historic general or historic like maybe war figure or something. Also, torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, like all of my favorite things, man.
Final stretch. You've come so far
Okay.
and learned so much.
Yeah.
This is the most important one. Question
Oh.
4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind.
And this is Dolores Day, I think.
I've got it. Honest.
Okay, are you sure this time I'll bite? Hint me.
Of course, this is my thing. The reason I exist in this world.
Oh,
The correct answer is Franco Negro.
you're absolutely certain of this?
0 doubts.
I think it's Dolores Day this time, actually, but okay, let's go with Franco Negro.
Incorrect.
Yep.
While Franco Negro built concrete churches and cathedrals, and while many people, especially the mess, consider him a father figure,
The game
due to
fucks
his
with me.
militarism and nationalism, João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego argues differently. Another choice, perhaps? Oh yes, militarism and nationalism. My bad.
Fuck you, Encyclopedia.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, Dolores Day.
Correct.
Yeah.
The MESC might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence, a most radical change to the whole fabric of the world.
Interesting.
Everything from inter-esolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test.
Thank you.
The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get
The result isn't great, I presume.
a D. Not particularly remarkable,
Okay.
but technically a passing grade. Not
Alright.
that anyone really expected better.
Yeah.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, you arrogant book. Oh, and I'm saying this out loud. Maybe Kim will react to that.
What's going on with you?
Yeah, the lieutenant is jolted awake by your furious cursing. I think it's so smart, so goddamn.
Okay.
The lieutenant stares at you, his visage unflinching.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Put the book away. Okay, that was fun. We have two more. From a Zrik to... Oh, we did that already, right?
A cockatoo is a
Yeah.
This book
Yeah,
talks...
we did it already. So one more. No, we handwritten note from the fridge.
The note
We also
is
did
written.
that. Okay. So that's all. We are done with every interactable object that we got so far. Okay, that's great. So let's say goodnight to Kim. See you in the morning, right? It's 2 a.m. Bye. Bye, Kim. And also... yeah, I can't go here. I think those doors, for some reason, are connected to the Kim's room. I think this check
A mirror
opened,
hangs
right?
on the bathroom wall.
Right.
In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
To be honest, I kind of like the expression, but shit, man, it's a standard viral die. Okay, +1. To be honest, it's like it's a check, so let's freaking try it, right? Not now, because I believe we have some like clothes that can help us. Electrochemistry. Where are some clothes? Yeah, here. 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 Okay, so these are like just, you know, the pants. I have 2 pants that have +1 to electrochemistry. And this, alright. And this, alright. Yeah, I think that's all that we can do, really. Let's look at this. Electrochemistry. Bonus from items +4. And -1 from thoughts. Let's fucking try it. Like, it's not
A
the most
mirror
important
hangs on
check.
the bathroom wall. In it,
Still,
your face,
impossible
adorned
18,
with the expression.
3%. So no matter what I do, I think it will like always be 3%, and you know, only double sixes will like do something here. Let's try it.
Still not
oh.
happening. It won't
Close.
come off that easy.
I mean, it was close. It was close. Yeah. Let's change our clothes to something more like fucking serious. I don't know, this. +1 to composure, great. I like +1 to interfacing and yeah, this and this. Alright. I think that's okay. That's good. Maybe a hat. Alright. I'm looking fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and I think that's it. Let's see once more. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. We can't do that yet. We have to like wait for him to return, right? He isn't there anymore. 2 signatures for Everard. We can do it because we have to wait for the map to open. Whirling secret passages. I don't know how to do it. Find more. Yeah, we have to wait for the waterlock. Murder weapon. We don't know how to do it. Booze and drink it. Yeah, we have to do that. So we'll do it right now. The traffic hooligan. Okay, I think it's after the waterlock. This is like the waterlock. Just as in from the lynching, we have to find our badge, and I don't know how to do that. More beauty to the wall, I don't know how to do that. Armored gloves, I don't know how to do that, but I think fishing village is on the other side of the waterlock, I presume. Hangman's boots, yeah, I don't know how to do that. Like, we already sent the victim off. So I'm not getting why this quest isn't like failed already. One armor piece, victims' tattoos. Yeah, okay. This will be available to us in the morning, I think. And this may take a while. This may take a while. I don't want to report my badge missing and sing karaoke. I don't know how to do that. Right. So only like drinking booze remains. So where is it? Tools? Yeah, it's in tools. Alright, wait a second. Okay. Right. I mean, let's fucking drink it. I don't know. Users left free. Man, I'm looking great right now.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at the bottle.
Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds.
I'm doing that only because it's a quest.
Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Yeah, I was contemplating if I should be like 100% abstinent and not drink any alcohol, because that would probably be good for me. But I mean, come on, I'm a gamer. If there's a quest, then I have to like pass it. Let's open the bottle.
There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective.
Hello.
You're home now.
What will be the repercussions if I take the sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Okay, take a sip.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess.
All right.
So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
Okay, I don't think we will do that again, but yeah, we have 30 experience, so that's good. And it basically gives us... it gives us a temporary bonus, I think. Another health, but -1 to morale. Like, that makes sense, I think. Alright, yeah, we want to do that again.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember,
from the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Alright, good that the game taught me that. If there will be some very irritating white check that I can't pass for anything, then I will maybe try it, but like this is the last resort, I think.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom
And also,
wall.
it doesn't unlock
In
anything.
It
It doesn't unlock white checks, as we now know. It only like gives a boost before the white check can happen. So, yeah, I don't think I will be using that very much. But okay, we are done with this quest. Yeah, let's go back to sleep, and maybe we will have another great nightmare, right? Yeah, and let's change the alcohol in our hand for a pry bar.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Alright, go to sleep.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Another one of these. I'm hoping that the reptilian brain will be back with his great voice.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot. Because of the pain.
And again, this music. Holy shit. What an ambience. I know that I'm getting repetitive at this point, but holy shit, man. What a great game. Let's continue.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
These are just my desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. I thought I was on the express to the silence. I'm an artist and liver damage is my art. I think I need a medical attention. Like, if I'm honest with myself, I think the number 4 is right. I think I need the medical attention.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Hello, greatest voice in all of the gaming history. I'm glad you're back.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
That's a fucking depressing thought.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then, back to the other place. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you. Is number 1 like a suicidal thought? Number 2 is kind of, yeah, stupidly positive, like naive and doesn't fit. It's like lying to yourself. And number 3 is too depressing. Like, this is too positive that it's almost not sincere. And this is just too fucking depressing. Number 1 then. Just get me out of here then. Back to the other place.
Oh, baby boy, you're already in the other place. There's no nourishment for you tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe if you know, like, took a lot of drugs before you go to sleep, that'd do the trick.
Nope.
Maybe if you cracked the damn thing, then you'd feel satisfied and tired, holding the picture puzzle in your hands, complete. Maybe if you weren't so hard on yourself.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
I've done that a couple of times. Like, I couldn't get to sleep and I just like pretended. And like, I heard somewhere that's it's still better than not sleeping at all. Like, pretending to be asleep is still better and more nourishing than just staying awake. Okay, let's continue.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Okay, this dream wasn't as hardcore as the first one, but it still was fucking like yeah, mind bending. Open your eyes. Interesting. Yeah, and I'm not sober, and the alcohol bonus are like wiped out. We have 2 health bars and 4 morale bars. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think we are kind of ready. When is the waterlock going to be opened? It's been locked pending repairs, which should be done Wednesday morning. Okay, so there isn't like I thought there was a specific hour that will get the waterlock unlocked, but maybe not. All right, let's get out to the world. Can I go in
The
here?
door is closed. Still nothing.
Alright. I'm thinking kind of like in a Groundhog Day right now, because every time we wake up, it's the same music. Oh, and there are new people. Interesting. Hello. Who are you? Good morning, Kim.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
Horse-faced woman. Well, that is a great description, isn't it? Like, really polite, man.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Okay, so we know each other. Great. Thank you.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
She nods. Okay. I'm a cop too. I think she knows that. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
I'm a cop too?
I know.
Okay.
He's the real deal.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
She's still avoiding your gaze. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. Let's just do this by the book, okay? Why I bring word of the end to come? Shit, man. Yeah, number 1, have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What precinct are you from? I'm guessing she's from my precinct. You're the police, right? Cool, so am I. Well, okay, I don't like these answers because I kind of figured out what is happening, but I have to play the fool. Okay, alright, game. I will indulge you. What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Yeah, she just sighs.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Right.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Sunglasses wearing man pushes through his teeth.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I am. You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
She looks around.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Wait, is he the police? What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for.
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
The man looks at her. A horse-faced woman. Well, shit, that's fucking rude. Say nothing.
I just want to do my job. That's all.
She says quietly and looks away.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two is making her uncomfortable.
Alright. Okay, goodbye.
Yes?
Yeah, that's all. Let's talk to Kim first. Hello.
Yes?
Oh, so we don't like talk about what is like happening today. Alright. What?
You look like shit.
Thank you. Man with sunglasses. Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
You look like shit, asshole. I don't look like shit. I know, it's intentional. The last couple of days have been rough. Looks don't matter, it's what's on the inside that does. I'm never going to get this case solved. You look like shit, asshole.
Wow. You seem stable. And in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had a positive effect on you.
Thank you.
No, what do you want?
His tone is impatient.
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face.
I'm thinking that, you know, he is another like cop from my precinct, right? Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
He shakes his head. Yeah, that checks out.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
There's something strange about this guy. Figure it out.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
A firefighter's uniform, an animal control uniform, a nurse's uniform. Sure, a nurse's uniform.
Yes, nurses. Why not?
He's not a male nurse. I'm gonna ask that. I'm not gonna ask that. This is going to sound really weird, but are you by any chance a male nurse?
Why, yes. Yes, I am a male nurse. How could you tell?
His eyes pierce over the sunglasses. I see into the ether. That's how I know things. Really? Could you take a look at me? I've been through a lot lately. Yeah, let's go number 3.
Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could.
He spreads his arm.
Unfortunately, I'm a neck and chin nurse. What you need is a head nurse. Sorry I couldn't help you out, buddy.
He spreads his arms and shrugs. He's a neck and chin nurse. Okay.
You can sometimes be a real asshole, you know that?
Surprisingly, the words don't seem to be directed at you. Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like.
He inspects you. Like a prophet, like a revolutionary, like a sack of shit. I don't know, you tell me. Like a man down on his luck. I'm trying really hard here, man. Like a prophet.
Not the prophet shit again.
Oh, again! So I was doing the prophet shit earlier, before I lost my memory. That's great. That's great to know. He looks away.
He didn't answer your question.
Now, will you answer some questions for me?
No.
He says calmly. That just keeps staring at you. Don't you have to?
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now.
he doesn't look amused. If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
He adopts a lighter tone. Okay.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one.
With pleasure.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. It turns out he was shot and hanged. Yeah, number 2, definitely.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Basically, yes.
Okay, well,
He corrects his blonde wig. His hair. He corrects his hair. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why the fuck he is wearing a wig, but Wasn't he like one of the guys who were in the background when I was calling my precinct or something? I think he was. Okay. Why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
He gives you an odd look. Because you are a cop.
Oh my god, there's more.
He looks
You
at
want
you
something more? What is it?
He looks at you in disbelief. Let's talk about the hanged man again.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing. You think he was hanged? Okay, I don't know. Oh my
Okay.
god, there's more. You want something more?
Okay, then see you
Watch
around.
out for yourself, loser.
Well, fuck you. That wasn't very nice. So,
Yes. What is it?
are you with him? Point to the man with sunglasses.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
She seems startled by her own tone. He's an asshole. He seems like a cool guy. You look cute together and nothing, just wondering. He's an asshole.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
He pauses. Yeah, that's probably true.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
She looks at you, then him, then you again. Okay, goodbye.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Oh. I can't believe this shit. he said it in like a very funny manner. He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Okay, the check opens, so that's great. She's with him. There's something strange about this guy. Figure it out.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other.
Yeah.
Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere? Like, from the precinct, I presume?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Yeah.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
He pauses.
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
41st, 57th, 69. No. Never mind, this is stupid. Okay. I want to go with 69. But I also want to be like... Yeah, let's be serious. Let's be serious. This is tempting. Like, nice, but... Yeah, let's be serious. 41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
The man sounds genuinely excited. He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds,
Somewhere good.
let's talk more about this hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Okay, the narrator didn't like read that. Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe? Do you have a crime to solve? Who else is our imaginary police station? Okay. I think we can like ask all of this. I would think. Number one. What would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners.
Okay.
How's that for a thought experiment?
Partners in crime, or... You seem like a cool guy. I would love to have you as my partner. You seem like a bit of a drag, no offense, but I could do better. Kim's cooler than you, yeah. Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
Alright,
The lieutenant is silent.
okay, let's be nice. You seem like a cool guy. I would love you to have you as my partner. I would love to have you.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
The man bites his lip, then waves his hand. Okay, actually, you probably would cramp my style. No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
He says quickly. Oh, come on, Kim.
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant. Sooner or later, probably sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
He adds bitterly.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
Okay.
This isn't helping.
She says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
The man pauses for dramatic effect.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like
Alright.
you, the far-out son of Lang.
Far out son of Lang. That's the first time I hear this, this name. Who is the far out son of Lang?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Okay. He winks at you sarcastically. Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
The lieutenant says quietly. Thank you, Cam.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
I can't imagine it anymore. Conclude.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His grey eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad. Okay, then see you around.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird. I guess it was kind of weird, yes. No, this whole interaction was perfectly normal. Frankly, I'm way past caring or wondering. No, this whole interaction was perfectly normal.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we were from the same station. Yeah. I mean, he said that we are partners, so it's impossible. I don't want to waste my time. Yeah, no, number one.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Yes? What is it?
She looks at you. Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
The man with sunglasses snaps at you.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically. Sorry about that.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right?
No,
Who forgets their squad mates?
I would.
That's not possible.
Yeah, and also, her response was kind of rude. Like, can I actually help you with something, right? Like, just say that we are from the same precinct and that's all. Goodbye.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
I can't believe this shit. Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
We are from the same police station. Okay. Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere. Number one. Okay.
Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work.
Okay.
Don't let me stop you again.
Well, that was useless. Right. Can I talk to you?
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello.
There you are again.
Let's check what white checks are opened. Titus Hardy, right? We will be doing that. Nothing like more. It's a little bit disappointing, man. Okay, you know what? I think we will stop doing the thoughts things. This. And we will start getting the actual skill points into this. And that way unlocking the locked checks. Yeah, I think that will be for the better. Yeah, unfortunately, I like researching thoughts. They are very, very cool, but I also want to pass all of those checks. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And what about you?
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, I don't have money.
Got the 20 real?
Nope, not yet.
Then why are you wasting my time and yours?
Goodbye. Maybe Gorący Kubek has something more to say. Hi.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little.
Nope. Nothing more. From
You
our
see that-
Polish immigrant. Okay, you are new. Are you the guy from the... Yeah, you are the smoker. Hello. There he is again, the smoker on the balcony. Right here in the Wellington Rags. Hi, hello, adjust your tie. You're here! Number 3, you're here!
I am. So are you. What brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
He smiles. I live here, my room is right upstairs. I'm here to drink myself into oblivion. This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke. I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. I don't know what I'm doing here, I just go wherever life takes me. Number 3. I'm going to sing karaoke. This is going to go down in history, man.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
He straightens up, curious. He raises a glass to you. Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
He takes another drag of his cigarette before knitting his brows. Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
He shrugs nonchalantly. Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
You know what? I was thinking that the muscular type was like Titus, going around the neighborhood and just, I don't know, asking about the murder or something. But now I'm not so sure, like, I don't think those guys have earpieces. What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
He turns his eyes upward in recollection.
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
He closes his eyes. Okay. Thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
His lazy eyes stroll over your face. Actually, that... Like, he is more helpful here than he was... first 2 times we met him. So that's interesting. I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
A small smile adorns his face. You were right. He was magical. Magically bureaucratic. I didn't like him as much as I like you. That's a weird answer. I didn't. He is a government official. I don't trust governments. Yeah, number 1. You were right. He was magical. Magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
He smiles and his smile seems melancholic. Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
He breathes in and keeps his lung filled for a moment before letting it out.
Or is it just money? I don't know.
He stares at he stares at the bar. I'm having some problems, like speaking words today. Sorry. Yeah, let me like drink maybe a tea or something for a moment. And that. Wait a second. Okay, it should be better. He stares at the bar. What are you two? I'm guessing they are like lovers or something. Yeah. Why was he staying at your place? Yeah. I mean, let's ask it. Let's ask it. Why not? What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
He sighs. Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
He smiles. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
He waves gently with his cigarette-holding hand. I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you. Okay, that's fucking weird.
What about me, gendarme?
He hums. Okay, composure legendary. What is it about the way he carries himself? He's so different. 42%. I don't know what the game wants from me. Let's.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Yeah, bye-bye for now. Let's see our clothes. Composure. You have +1 already. It's yellow. Okay, +1 from the pants. Do we have any minuses? Nope. So let's see here. Composure. And this is always like empty. I don't know why. I think it's a bug. Okay, we have +1 composure. Good, I checked. And another +1 composure. For some reason, like, this is a fucking weird system, man. For some reason, me looking more like an idiot is giving me more of a composure. Okay, let's save the game. And let's try this check.
Hi again, gendarme.
Hi. Legendary. What is it about the way he carries himself? 72%, alright.
Could he be a member of the homosexual underground?
What the fuck? Like, what?
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here.
Yeah.
You made it up.
I'm not bringing it up, let it go. Are you... Are you part of the homosexual underground? I mean, we have to ask it, right? We will look like a fucking idiot, but come on, let's do it. Are you?
The homosexual underground?
The smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide with amused surprise. A honeyed smile lingers on his lips.
Why, yes I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Oh, fuck. No. No, I just want to know whether you were one of them. One of them, holy shit. Number 1. Yes, I want to hear more about the homosexual underground you're part of.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A Subrosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
And Sunday night. Fuck's sake. What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night.
Yeah.
Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
He lowers his voice conspiratorially. Yes, and looks around. But why do you convene? What do you do? Let's just not talk about this anymore. Yeah, number 2 is like wiser, but I'm a fucking idiot, so let's go with number 1. Why do you convene? What do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning. The last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to. The true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father. Their marriage.
Great. Music to my ears, man. Like, I'm supporting you 100%.
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
But I like knowing who I am. Does it have anything to do with disco? The question I had, other questions really try to back off. Number 2. Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold.
Like, sounds great, man.
We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Very esoteric.
He wiggles his hands. I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it. No, this is not me. That much fun should be illegal. Let's indulge the idea. I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it.
Oh.
One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
Okay, then I'm definitely not in. What if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? Yeah, that's actually a good point. I have an amnesia. What if I can't remember anything about my life, aside from the fact that I like disco? I remember my ex something, and I presume that it's a woman, because, like... Yeah, there was a couple of times where the game said it's her and stuff like that. But still, I could be bisexual, right? So... Let's go with number 1. What if I can't remember anything about my life?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
The smoker crawls up to you like an animal preparing to jump. He circles his hands around you.
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground.
Okay.
You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
Okay, blink. Okay, I have to think about it. This is gonna be like a 20-hour project for me, 20 hours at least. Yeah?
Absolutely wonderful.
Thought game. Homosexual underground. Let's read it then. Holy shit, man. This game. Research time 8 hours. Okay, so it's not 20. Problem. You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state, and perhaps even against man and a woman. Holy shit. Was that a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Like... It sounds like I'm a Mason or something. I have so many thoughts that I want to like internalize, but I don't want to really do it because I don't have enough skill points. Ah, shit, man. But actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. What isn't like the greatest? Magnesium-based life form. You know what? It's -1 to logic, and that isn't great, but +2 to evolution is actually kind of useful. I got used to that because it gives us +2 to morale. So I will leave it here. This is useful, plus 10 cents. And this is useful, +1 real. Morale is dialogue options heal, +1 morale. I don't remember it ever happening, or if it did, then like okay. Learning cap raised. Okay, +20% zoom out distance. And the motorics learning caps raised. This is useful. Detective Costello, +1 to savoir vivre and esprit de corps. Yeah, that sounds fancy. Yeah, so I don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, this is probably the best thought. +1 XP for every orb clicked. Like, this will be useful. So I don't want to get rid of my top thoughts. Let's see this. Ace is low. +2 empathy towards Kim Kitsuragi and +1 esprit de corps. Okay. Bonuses from thought. Find better loot. Okay. +1 empathy could evolve into RFA. -1 electrochemistry. You know what? Inexplicable feminist agenda. Isn't that useful? It sounds fucking weird, but I don't have anything really against feminism per se, but yeah, the thought itself, like the perk, isn't the greatest. +1 empathy, isn't that great. Hobocap is kind of useful. And +2 perception is useful. Yeah, let's get rid of the feminist agenda. And let's internalize homosexual underground, I guess. Okay, that's it.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme érotique afterwards.
Well, shit, man.
It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Great. Leave.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye. Oh, this fucking game. Everett isn't paying me enough for this. Blackout drunk, here I come. Can I talk to you? Some more. Nope. Yeah. This is irritating, man. This thingy should have been crossed out. And yeah, those checks also should have been not existing. And also, sleeping dog worker, physical instrument challenging. Like, he isn't there. He was here, right? He isn't there anymore, so... Okay, so the checks never, like, go extinct. Like, go out. They are always there. I don't like that idea. I think they should deactivate or something. Oh well, okay.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Okay. Let's save it. And let's try another one of these wise checks.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Oh, okay. Establish authority. 42%. I found someone who saw the hanging, a witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
The tall man crosses his arms on his chest.
That's just tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others, and is in witness protection.
My witness is in the local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
Titus scratches the back of his head and asks.
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised. This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Yeah, not number one. Charles Villedrone, a high-ranking government official from Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33B. Nope. Let's just say he's a high-ranking government official and leave it at that.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. Nice try, right?
Titus looks over his shoulder to his men.
MI is short for Moral Intern. Moral Intern is short for Moralist International.
I know that.
That runs Revachol.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate.
He turns to you.
Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
The witness said the hanging went down very quietly. No shouting, no commotion. Yep. The witness said he saw two people of Areopagite descent and one Mesca. That's also true. The witness said it all looked like a surreal play. Enough about the witness. Number one. It all went down very quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
He says provokingly.
Damn, They wormed their way out of it somehow. Try something else if you can.
The witness said he saw 2 people of Areopagite descent and 1 Meske. Areopagite, I'm sorry.
I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
He starts laughing.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
Titus nods. The witness said it all looked like a surreal play.
Those flaccid MI cocks with their culture language. Everything's a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything.
The mask spits on the ground angrily.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
The little guy addresses everyone and no one.
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
He doesn't wait for an answer.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
He writes in his notebook. Enough about the witness.
Some witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit, then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to go to cop school to try that.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school and I'm doing great.
Yeah.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
Okay, maybe we got some bonus for that, to this white check. Let's try to establish the motherfucking authority. 58%. I mean, we have a chance. Come on. Strange reaction to bullet. +1. +2. Everard asked to cooperate. +1. Discussed Ave Hardy. -1. Week when you first met. I don't know why this is a minus. Okay, I don't like this minus, but whatever. +1. Found a witness. And +1. Standard viral die. Come on, game. Do me a solid here.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Great. Great. Thank you. Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41.
Okay.
It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
He leans in.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys. That's a strange answer. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. Okay, that could get a reaction. Number 3, I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you. You see, number 1 and number 3 are kind of... Like, I'm admitting that I'm a piece of shit too. But number 2, man. I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. Like, I think this could work. Let's go with number 2.
You saying we don't help people?
Yep.
I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
He puts the beer down.
They don't know, man. They weren't here.
He turns to
We
you.
had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal.
He turns to Titus.
All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help, yeah. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. I've asked this before. Why are you hiding the victim? Number 1, it's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him.
Okay.
He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You want to help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, A freight train of pain, buddy.
Titus taps his chin with his fist.
What is her name?
The lieutenant takes out his notes.
Glacia, I'm on due.
Oh.
She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amon Ju with an O-U.
Titus adjusts his cap. Okay. This is the lady that I met, like, at the start of the game, right? Glacia, right. From Oranie. Okay.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Glacia? Miss Oranie Disco Dancer, yeah. Glacia, Amandu, cool. Keep your cool. -1, said you don't remember being a cop. -1, said you don't remember reality. -1, talked about your room and crying. Oh, shit, man. I mean, I didn't say to her anything like bad, I don't think. So I don't know why I'm panicking right now. And also, I believe I'm wearing all the best clothes for the composure check, so that's good. That's called having a luck. I mean, sure, let's try keep our composure.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, but no one notices. Your spine is too damn straight. None of these people would ever suspect you've met her.
What was her relationship with the mercenary? Okay, I think I can, like, ask all of those questions. Number 1. What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
When did the rape happen?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
He crushes his half-empty beer can.
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
He turns to Glenn.
Here you go, boss.
The tall blonde throws him a can. Titus cracks it open. What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around and then common silence fills the room. Okay.
How well do you know her?
Yeah.
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He crosses his arms.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
The fat guy blurts out.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
He slaps his forehead.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
You said you partied. What did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Sex, drugs, karaoke? Sex, drugs, and karaoke?
Yes. Yes. And no.
Okay.
Got something to say about it?
He looks you straight in the eye. So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all.
He states matter-of-factly.
I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
I think I know her. Do I want to say it? I don't think I want to say it, man. Yeah, no. This is a trick question. Fuck that. Like, I tried to keep my composure at all costs, not to, like, give out that, you know, I know her, and now I'm going to say I know her? Like, no. Definitely not. Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
He points his beer can at you. Yeah, that was fucking tricky, I think. The game was trying to catch me here. And that would have like some consequences, I believe. Maybe, I don't know, but I feel like it would. Right. Let's go over the rape victim again.
Again?
Yeah, okay, enough.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to take off now. Alright, so we're moving the main plot. That's great. And it's also all happening in the Wedding in Rags. So, you know, we are doing this location by location. So let's do it, right? Let's do all of that. And also, the mirror check. No, it's still locked. Did anything unlock? Oh, cafeteria window. Perception, heroic. Cafeteria window, where is that? Is it in my room? Oh no, this is here. This is this, right? I mean, let's try it. And also, this is a perception check. So, do we have any perception clothes? It's nothing here. And this is kind of tedious by now. I don't think I like the system very much. But yeah, fair enough. Okay, we'll try to deal with it. Yeah, this is -1 to perception. Okay, I don't have any perception modifiers, I don't think. Right. So let's maybe change our clothes to like normal ones. I don't like how we look. Yeah, alright. That will do.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. You see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket over a period of circa 50 years. It takes time for a hedge like that to form.
Perception sight, heroic. Look out the window. 58% mysterious door seen. Okay, there was a modifier like -20 that it isn't time yet. But now it is a time for it yet. So okay, that's great. Look out the window then. Come on.
There's a yellow
Great.
ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
Interesting. Okay, one thing that I want to mention. It seems that we are having a good day, man. Because we are passing all the important checks. And that's great. I felt like, you know, a couple of days ago, like earlier streams weren't that great when it came to that. Like I felt I was getting kind of fucked. But right now we are getting lucky. So very nice, man.
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
So yeah, mysterious door seen. That was the modifier here. So is it a key to this mysterious door? Well, you know, right beside the gorący kubek in the kitchen.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hid a key in the bush. Point at the window. The big guy looks behind him. I need your guys to hand the key to me. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing? No? Just can you hand the key to me, please? No. Let's be like alpha male, right? I need your guys to hand the key to me.
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me. We can't always get what we want.
Okay.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
I'm kind of feeling bad for him. His whiny voice is in deep contrast with his stature.
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Okay, this is like the most mysterious and I think he could be in charge, this guy. Like this is the most mysterious and interesting individual in this whole bunch, I think. Theo, take the key.
The key is brass. Workshop spear is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down, in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you, not the old man. Does anyone know why this key... Yeah, thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
The old man takes out his pack of chewing tobacco. Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the union box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
The man looks at the key in your hand, then around the room.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Okay. Look at the key in your hand. I wonder what doors does it open.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
He looks at the key in your hand.
It's worth a try.
Okay, we will do it right now. Okay, that's great. We passed this check and it seems to
nothing to say
to be getting like to be going great. We will do that. We will do it, but not right now. I have to go for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Yeah, give me just 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, let's get back to the game. Most people settle for beta, so yeah, this is like these are all the hints. Interesting. I think we like read them all. Yeah, let's continue. Okay. Gorący
The
kubek.
man ponders.
Nope, nothing. Let's open this door.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Try the workshop spare key on the door.
The key fits the dimple lock.
Oh.
It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then the lock clicks.
Great.
Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
Interesting. A mysterious doors are open before us. What's that? This pinball says Franco-Nigerian. The theme is horses and swords. This pinball is white Diora. The black glass shows a female figure in mourning. You know what? Every time we click the green orbs, we get XP, I think. And we are very close to the next skill point. That's great. A note, NB. The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. Okay. We are getting richer. Yeah, those are the stairs outside, right? Those are not... Yeah, no. Those are not there.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your finger across the dust of the white Diora machine.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
Okay. What's white Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme.
Okay.
Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
He looks around thinking. How about we fire one of these bad boys up and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken.
Oh.
Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
He looks away.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Yeah. And he also had like one comment that pinball is shitty or something like that. I remember that. It was very random. It sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Yeah. What about that other one? The Franco-Nigerian ball. Wanna play that?
No.
Encyclopedia, medium, 10. Think, Kim Kitsuragi. 72%. Okay, this is a red check. Let's move on then. Like... Holy shit, man. We have a point. But I don't want to spend it on my encyclopedia, I don't think. Do I have any encyclopedia bonuses? Not here. Conceptualization, logic. Conceptualization again. I don't think we have any encyclopedia bonuses. Yep, we don't. Explore the Whirling's secret passages. Uncover the secrets hidden within. Speak to the assault victim. Yeah, okay, so we will like knock again to her door. Once we are done with that.
Yes?
Oh shit, I can't do this red check again. Holy fuck, I'm so stupid. No! No, 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 no.
Yes?
No. No, I want to do this check. Well, fuck me.
Yes?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was stupid. Like, I will save scum right now, but... Let's save the game now in a new save. Let's load the previous save. It's from 30 minutes ago. So yeah. Why the hell did it not save, like, autosave? You know what? We will do it really quickly. Yeah, I think it will like get us before the conversation with... I'm sorry about that. I was stupid. Oh shit, man. The red checks are the best, and I just, you know, let one of them be discarded. Yeah, sorry.
Looks like the circus left town. But
Let's
the
do
clowns are still
let's
here.
do it like quickly, you know. We already like did all of that. I found a witness.
Well,
He's not a... This goes without saying.
Yeah.
Am I...
I've seen this shit a million.
It's
Yeah.
Damn. They...
everybody.
well, yeah.
Those
It means the
What is this?
Chunky.
Let's
I know
go
you are
quickly through this. Enough of
Some.
You
enough
don't
about
have to.
that.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a
Yeah.
job.
We passed this check, so so I will save scam this, like fuck everything. I will save scam this because
Looks
we passed
like
it. We
the
passed
circus
it
left town.
originally.
But the clowns are still here.
Originally we passed it, so it should be okay.
Again.
Good one.
About fucking time.
This.
As you look
Great.
around this
Oh,
room
double
full
sixes.
of sweaty men, you believe...
Huh? You got
Not quite there yet. Push on.
you saying
They don't know.
Congratulations.
so.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus?
She's...
You wanna, if you
What is her?
floss you.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That you inexplicably
Okay.
add cool after the victim's name.
Really?
Was like that.
Okay.
I know her.
How
A small...
Well,
He tries to make it sound
you mean
Don't you shut up.
tighter. What's with all the silence?
you did?
it would help if
All right.
Here you go, boss.
What do you think I meant? Yes, yes, and no. No.
He really went out of his way to
I think I know her. No, I don't. Yeah, I didn't
That's
check that.
all you're gonna get.
Thank you.
Remember what? Again? Yeah, whatever.
Okay, and we are, I think, caught up. Sorry, it took 2 minutes, and I'm sorry about that, but still, I didn't want to get the red check
Behind the
concerning
doctors,
Kim,
You
nonetheless.
see 2, maybe 3 bushes. There's a yellow
Great.
ribbon. Someone is close enough to the latch up.
Huh?
And
Goddamn sorry.
I'm good.
With the key.
Come on.
I'm tired of this. Don't thank me. I don't get...
Didn't even know.
Never even seen it.
it could.
It's worth a try.
All right, we are caught up. We are at the same point that we were when I like.
The man ponders.
Reloaded. So let's change our clothes. Back to like the normal ones. I think that's only this, right? Okay. Alright. And we'll open this.
You see, the key dust. No.
Yeah, let's save once more, and we are now at the point that we were. Great. Sorry about that. The pinball says Franco-Nigerian, right? We did that, we did that. We did that. We took that, and there is a yellow thingy here.
All these mesmer feels like it might jump.
Some kind of... You can't...
What a dumb neck.
No.
He doesn't.
No.
Okay. And let's hope that we'll pass this check. Think. Kim Kitsuragi, Kim Kitsuragi. Come on, game.
Kim.
Oh, great.
Kitsuragi.
AKA Kimball. Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka Kimball. Alright, that's interesting. I'm glad that we did that we passed this check.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. Hey, Kimball. I'm not gonna talk to him about that. I am. Hey, Kimball.
What?
You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers.
He looks at you in the silence of the workshop, then takes his glasses off and cleans them.
Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remember. Congratulations.
Wait, but I still can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
You don't seem to really like pinball.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science-fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame.
Then why are you called pinball?
I am not called pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago.
Right.
Before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you?
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCA.
Oh.
Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring. As you do when you're a juvie cop.
He puts his glasses back on. Alright, so, and he was a juvie cop, so he like had encounters with a juvenile youth, right? That's what it means? I think that's what it means. So that's why he reacts the way he does towards Kuno, I think. Like, he doesn't want to talk to him at all. Like, he avoids him like a plague, so... Alright. Lame, okay. Let's taunt him a little bit. Lame.
Unbelievably. To do that, I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months.
Holy shit.
The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide.
He nods. Alright. An interesting story, holy shit.
End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years.
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
He looks at the pinball machine and breathes in. By the way, I want to double check it. Juvenile cop. Yeah, it's a cop for the youth. Right? Yeah. I think that's what it means. Like, yeah, that's what it means. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to double check it. The time is over. He looks at the pinball machine and breathes in. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming. I was playing pinball. Wait, so that's why you didn't talk to Kuno? Yeah! Okay, the game, like, noticed the same thing that I did. That's why you didn't talk to Kuno?
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
He nods. I'm gonna call you pinball now. I'm gonna call you Kimball now. Like, this is much better than pinball. Don't worry, I will keep calling you Kim. You Lieutenant Kitsuragi to me. Like, he may not be really happy about it, but come on, we have to, like, tease him a little bit, I think. It's all in good fun. I'm gonna call you Kimball now.
No. You're gonna call me Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Or, on rare occasions, Kim, because it's shorter.
He nods.
Let's go.
Well, holy shit.
Any plan to call him Pinball or Kimball is immediately wiped from your neocortex, as if with some sort of mind-altering device. It is simply not going to happen.
Well, shit, man. Okay. Holy fuck. That was great. I'm glad we did that. I'm very glad we did that. Right. I think that's all here. So let's explore this mysterious passage.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Look in.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
Look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads, Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
It says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
Dalton picks in. This elevator was last maintained in the future. No, it was maintained like not 100 years ago, like 70 years ago, something like that. Yeah, 88. This elevator was maintained a long time ago.
At the end of the last century.
Yeah, he nods.
Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
Okay, great. Well, if we are unfortunate, then we can, like, I don't know, hit our heads or something, and then we will die, but I'm liking your optimism, Kim. Thank you. I wonder what this elevator was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Okay, he taps the on the guttering light bulb. I think there's a word missing here. Or like like this is not needed. He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. Close the doors and go up. Okay, loading screen. That's interesting. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Oh, smokes. Tiomontiri. Okay. And money. Nice, nice. Small windows, taped shut with black plastic. You can see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Where are we? That's weird. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themed. Okay, we have another, like, a cloth piece. Maker's code. Pinball maker's code. +1 empathy, +1 hand-eye coordination. Okay. Always useful. The pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up.
Okay.
A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
Okay.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Whirling in Rocks was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. Yeah, right. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers say.
Yeah.
This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
He makes a note in his notebook.
But then it went bankrupt.
Oh.
Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rocks really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it.
He looks
We
around.
should tell him what we found up here,
Okay.
omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
I mean, why not? We will tell him. Like, why do we have to omit that part of the story?
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this.
Let's be a little bit wacky.
It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and God ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
Let's, let him make contact with the Plaisance lady from the bookstore. She will help him, I'm sure. Finish what? Right. We have a new tool. Yeah, the smokes. These cigarettes smell unusually sweet. Each one is adorned with the silhouette of a boy in a cylindrical cap. Okay. And we have a new cloth piece. Yeah. Maker's coat. This dusty old coat used to belong to someone called M. Niflox. The name is stitched into the silk lining. It smells of moths and ancient engine grease, but fits you perfectly. A strange, lonely emotion fills you when you tighten the belt around your waist. Alright. Interesting.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook. Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
He looks at you.
It was a stereo investigation after all.
Yeah, it was.
It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind our rape victim's room in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Okay. Let's have a closer look then. Crouch, study the footprints.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
The prints look like one person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
He points to the elevator door in the corner, and then he points to the barred door. This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging camp.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
Okay, that's like a... That makes sense. He inspects the tracks closer. Alright, logical conclusion. This doesn't look like the workers' boots from the hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Get up.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Interesting, man. Very interesting. Let's move on. And what's this? There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Holy shit, okay. So someone was like peeping Is it a peeping hole? Oh, right. This is getting fucking interesting. Maybe it was guard or something. Huh. We'll have to like ask him about it, I think. Okay, there's nothing here to do anymore, but I think it should be like a large revelation. And what do we have here?
The door is small but heavy looking. It's barred from the inside.
So what's on the other side?
Unless we've veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Classy about this route. See how she reacts.
Classy, do you know Classy? Okay.
Folded M dimension. A reference to the popular science fiction series In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly and reads science fiction.
Unbar the door. Right. I think that's everything here. Yeah. I mean, let's go outside then. What's here? Man, this is getting interesting. I'm liking this. This is getting interesting. Oh, hello. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air, astramental. Huh. So here you are. Yeah, this is like the place I couldn't get into. Like I saw you when I was like exploring this area, but I didn't know how to get here. Okay. Nice, nice. What's here? Look, a handful of dried white flowers.
Just as you look at the flowers,
Oh.
a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Hand-eye coordination, medium. Move your hand fast.
You catch a
Great.
single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell.
Huh.
The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance. Then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Snap your finger pistols at him. Snap your finger pistols at the young woman. Don't snap finger pistols at him. I mean, we have to do it, right? Let's snap them at the woman. There's an animation for it.
Your 9mm semi-automatic finger pistols make 2 satisfying snaps. Strange for such a small caliber of finger pistol to sound so chunky. The flower in your hand is impressed. So is she.
So she is impressed too. Okay, great.
That's not actually true. She's looking toward the yard
Oh.
and doesn't notice them, which
fuck.
is probably for the best. Because didn't someone
Oh.
mention she's a rape victim?
Oh shit, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh fuck, man. Well, fuck. I forgot about it. Oh shit, man. Oh. Hot coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Okay, okay. The game tricked me. Like fuck you, game. You tricked me. It was a trick. Interact. Dry the maples. This is the white flower you caught. One of a bouquet of how to pronounce that? Muguets? Muguet? I don't know what that means. Wait a second. Muguets?
Megaze.
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 And what the hell is it? Oh, it's like a plant, okay. A flower, right. Okay. Good to know. Let's interact with it before we talk to her. Why not? This is the white flower you caught. One of a bouquet of muguet that you found on the willing roof. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Mabel's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
The lieutenant corrects his glasses.
This flower is a spring flower.
Okay.
But it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
I mean, March. Yeah, it's a bit early. Like, we still see snow. Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists.
Oh.
White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
He observes the petals. Is it a coincidence, it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
He makes a note in his little notebook. Very well. Put the flower back in your pocket.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza?
Oh, right.
You should ask him about the flowers.
Yeah, that's a good thought. Thank you. I will do that. Do we have, like, a quest for that? Yeah, ask the petanque player about Mabel's. Great. The doomed hostel. Alright. I'm liking that. Like, all of the quests are converging, and you have more stuff to do. That's great. Right. Let's save it. And let's talk to Klasia.
Welcome to the roof.
Klasia, Miss Orania Disco Dancer. The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
Okay.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
So, am I, like, chemically attracted to her or something?
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
She's like a femme fatale of this whole story. Nice view we've got there.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north towards the yard. Yeah, because there's no body anymore.
Where the dead body used to hang. Clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
You mentioned the cleaning lady. I think I need one. Proceed. No time for pleasantries. We have questions for you. Proceed in a rush. No, let's not do anything in a rush. You mentioned the cleaning lady. I think I need one. Proceed.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
It has a Disco Infernum. Title drop. I mean, not quite, but close enough. Hell, you know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place, a third place, much different from our world. No, I just trust the place. Number 2, Disco Inferno.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Was Sylvie the cleaning lady? Or was it someone else? She nods approvingly.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
The lieutenant steps in.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah.
She declares,
life gets hard, but we go on.
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
What the fuck? It's gotten pretty hard in the meantime, but I go on. How long do you think until the hard wears us down? Things are only getting easier for me. I'm a policeman. Do-do-do-do-do. Imitate the siren. Oh! Do-do-do-do. Imitate the siren. Alright. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's a karaoke stage downstairs. No comment. Yeah, number 4. I will do this fucking karaoke, man. I am like gathering people to see that. Yeah, you ain't... well, fuck. I bit my tongue. Ah! Fuck, it hurts. Ah. Sorry. My tongue, for fuck's sake. Well, sure. It fucking hurts. Okay, sorry about that. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's a karaoke stage downstairs.
Wow.
She shakes her head in silent disbelief, breathing in the coffee smell. Johnny Lowe is about to tear it up, sad style. Actually, Johnny Lowe isn't going to tear it up. That would be unprofessional. No, I'm going to tear it up, man. Sad style.
I assure you, he's not about to tear it up in any style. In fact...
Come on, Kim. Shut up.
We'll show him.
Yeah.
You'll tear it up all the styles.
Of course I will.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
He looks down at the yard. Okay, so he's sick of all this shit.
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
The victim's ethnicity could have been Oranese. Something for later.
Okay, so they are from the same country. What is Oranje?
The bad memory, officer.
About the memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. At night, at least it was for me.
Of lilacs and gooseberries. She squints her eyes as if to see them in the distance.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing, if you're no longer there.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag. That's funny because my perception skill, I think it said at the start of the game that she's 28. So I'm actually spot on about that. Okay. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
She raises both eyebrows. What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
You know what? I don't know if all of the national literatures are like that, but some more than others. And like Polish literature is like mainly about that. There's like the whole fucking martyrology, I think it's called. Martyrologia in Polish. And it's this whole wave of literature that basically says how much everything sucks and how much we are in a shithole as a country, and that's but we suffer, but it is a very dignifying suffering, and because of that we are better than other countries and bullshit like that. So yeah, okay, I understand the premise definitely. I don't agree with it in the least, but okay.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
And also, martyrology is basically also connected to religion, because Jesus was a martyr, right? And it's like, you know, we are the chosen country or some bullshit like that. So yeah, that's basically the literature, the equivalent of Polish literature of that. So I don't know if most countries have that kind of thing. I think not. At least not to that extent, I would assume. Yeah, I never liked it. Oranese did. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
She looks at the back note in your hand. Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
She smiles.
Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
Okay. Once more, my thoughts comment on her beauty. So that's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Oh.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Okay, that's surprising answer.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
I'm pretty sure I have the legal right to demand your passport, miss.
Look, officers, I like this place, but I don't want to be stuck wandering the city like a ghost after being robbed of my travel documents.
She turns to face you both.
I don't want to become an indentured servant in a brothel on Boogie Street, and I don't want my relatives to pay the ransom.
There are plenty of other reasons for hiding your documents from the law.
That's not what you hid it, though.
It's also why I hid it.
Why else?
He's suddenly very attentive.
I'm an unpopular girl.
She takes a drag.
There are people back home who don't like me. If they show up, I'm in a hurry. The kind of hurry where you can't afford to not find your documents. But don't worry. This has nothing to do with your investigation.
What kind of people are these? The ones that don't like you?
I would love to change the subject. It's not important. Unless I'm some kind of suspect.
She arches an eyebrow. Not yet. No, we've just come to talk. You might be. I mean, you might be. I don't know who fucking shot him. Like, if he raped you, pardon the language, then you had a motive, right? It would kind of check out. This conversation is interesting because she's clearly also very intelligent, and it's like, you know, intellectual banter, really. I like it quite a lot. It's not written as perfectly as the conversation with Joyce, I don't think, but still, it's very pleasant. Very interesting conversation, and it's very honest also. Like it was very surprising. She just said, "Oh, my passport is what was that? It was hidden in the fucking like casket near the ocean or something." Yeah, because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets. Right. So this is a very candid way to say something very not normal. So let's be honest. I think you might be. I mean, I don't have any proof for it yet, but well, I can't rule you out, really. You might be.
No, I'm not.
She waves you off.
My colleague has an exploratory sense of humor. Don't hold it against him.
Okay, why are you taking her side? What? I mean, she might be. I'm not wrong.
He's thinking, I like this kind of prodding, whatever the situation. It may lead somewhere yet.
Alright. How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
I mean, okay. There is some sense to it, I guess. Okay then, conclude.
Okie dokie.
She pours herself more coffee. Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Thank you, that's it for the record.
The record? So official.
Nice room you've got there.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here in the Willingdon Rocks?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
She calculates. Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
You came to the right place. You're too young to call yourself a disco husband. No, this is a sassy town. It's where the future of dance lies. Understood. You're too young to call yourself a disco husband.
I'm really not.
She smirks. That door there, point to it. Did you know how it leads to the downstairs elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
Did you know that it leads to a downstairs elevator? I read that wrong. I did not. She takes a drag of her cigarette and smiles. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led. Okay.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
Yeah, there's a peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom. Like, this is fucking big, I think.
A peephole?
Yeah.
You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Yes. The lieutenant points to her window. The unmade bed is visible through the glass.
Okay.
There's a pause as she processes this information.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
It could be just a coincidence. It could be connected. We don't know this, but like, it could be connected. I'm thinking it is.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
No.
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It shouldn't be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
There were tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
Yeah, it isn't.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
I mean... What size shoes do you wear? This sounded kind of creepy, but yeah, I'm wondering if the tracks are hers? Well, maybe not. I think I would have noticed that, right? If they matched. So maybe not. It's an old pinball workshop. The room back there. This place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay.
She smiles.
I'm glad someone's had fun.
That's all for now.
Mm-hmm.
She flicks the ash from her cigarette absent-mindedly. I have other questions for you.
Okay.
She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette. Okay, that's a nice sound effect.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
I need to talk to you about your room again. Yeah.
Yeah?
This is...
Alright.
She takes a long pensive drag of her instrumental. Let's leave that. Let's ask that at the end. Let's show her the white flower first. Yeah, I think I was talking about that already in one of the Disco Elysium streams, but basically, yeah, I have a background in journalism, and I was working in a newspaper for a couple of months, for 2 years really, but no, doesn't matter. It's kind of complicated. What I want to say is, like, I learned pretty early how to structure the interview that you're going to do. And basically, like, the golden rule is, when you are asking questions and you have a couple of them, you like list them in an order of the most casual ones to the most controversial ones. So, if the person is about to be like emotionally distressed or very like mad at you or something, and they were to end the interview or like, I don't know, call you names or something, and they will basically say fuck it and I'm not answering any more questions, then they do that at the end of the conversation, right? And it's basically what's here. The most controversial one you always leave at the end. That's how you basically should do it every time, because even if at the end, you know, they will not like the question and they will end the interview or something, then you still have some answers and you still learned something. So let's ask about the white flower first. What is this white flower? Show her the flower.
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Why was it here? There.
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Okay, that didn't lead anywhere. Right, so let's get to the unfortunate question. Now we have to ask. They tell us you were raped.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It's not that early.
She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea. People are rushing to work below.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake?
Okay, to be truthful, for like normal people, 9:54 a.m. isn't that early, but I'm agreeing with her. Like, I'm a night person definitely, and if I can, I will wake up at 11 a.m. or even later than that. So, yeah, I'm in your camp, lady. Why am I even awake? So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped.
Oh.
I don't want to say that shit about him.
She draws out the word. Okay, interesting. So Titus lied to me.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Yeah.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Okay. I'm not feeling that bad about the finger clicking anymore. Yeah, the game, like, fucked with me at that point. But, okay. If she wasn't raped, then I'm guessing it's not that bad. She searches for the word, then shrugs rapeable. Okay.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Mm-hmm. Tatus asked you to spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee up in both hands.
Warming them.
Are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
Does that mean you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do I?
Do you?
Yeah, do I?
Maybe you don't.
She flicks a bit of ash away. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
Okay, this conversation is uncomfortable, but I'm guessing she was not raped.
In conclusion, officer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped, here.
Okay, then no one deserves to be raped. Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. Yeah. I do. It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it. Lieutenant, I don't know what to say about this. Number 3. Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you.
Serious.
She takes a long, hard drag of a cigarette, then stretches her neck.
You hear cracking in her shoulders.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe, because it is kind of... It could be a way to cope with things or something. I don't fucking know. What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied. Where have I heard that before? With Titus, right?
A lot of partying going on.
Yeah.
From Titus?
Yeah.
About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
You mean like a birthday party? No. What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. This is the kind that I do. I don't think so. I don't get it. What do you mean partied? Suspect partied... suspect partied to a victim. Write it down, Kim. I don't like any of those answers. Like, 1 is ridiculous. Number 2... I don't think so. Number 3... is just playing stupid. Number 4... write it down, Kim, I guess.
You're being sarcastic.
Yeah, I am. Care to elaborate, miss?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
She takes a sip of her coffee.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
You were lovers?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She taps on the roof with her 10 centimeters heel.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you, point to the yard, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
She says bitterly. Funny, I also, had a dream.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
Also, this is this is an acceptable way to use the word cringe. Any other meaning is very diluted.
He takes a small step closer.
The modern meaning of this word, I guess.
You called us, the RCM.
Oh! I have a great view from the roof of the room in my dreams. Okay, that's a nice realization, Kim. It makes sense.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Jackpot.
The call, reporting the hanging. That was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
She nods. Okay, we are a task complete. Great.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Rebachol, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
She takes a drag, her voice thick with disgust. The caller's voice was disguised, yeah.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it.
What the fuck?
Into the cold wire.
Are you some spy or something?
So, she's God's Mr.
And also...
Cutter.
Also that, yeah. And in the process you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
To be honest, if you had no idea, then you wouldn't have done it at all, I don't think. She looks into her coffee. Okay, that's interesting.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering.
Yeah.
Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Yeah, seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
She manages to smile. I should have the option to ask her about it, holy fuck, are you some sort of, I don't know, Agent 007 or something? I heard it was supposed to be a woman, so I don't know, I didn't see the new Bond yet, but yeah. Why go through all that trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
You don't do stuff like that when you were drunk and probably afraid. This was malicious. Something doesn't add up here, man. Like what? I want to ask her about normal people don't know how to do this shit, I don't think.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
Are we going to not to ask about that some more? Are we going to move on from that?
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Okay, that's bullshit, man. What the fuck? I guess we are moving on. Right. Well, can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
She puffs on her cigarette. Another puff, more nervous. I keep seeing him like he is now. Like he is now how? I mean, he's like in a prosectorium. That's how you say it? It's the word in Polish. I think it's the same in English. Prosectorium? Yeah, it is.
Prosectorium.
Yeah, okay. It means the same thing, I think. So yeah, like he's now in prosectorium.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
There's something weird fucking going on, man. I can't ask questions for some reason. I'm not satisfied with this conversation. Like there's many stuff missing. I don't know. What did they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
She thinks.
But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
A strike breaker, I assume, or something to that effect?
I think he was in a security detail.
Oh, okay.
He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
Okay.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Yeah, this is my ace right here in my Steve. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet?
Yeah?
They shot him too?
There's a silence. Her brows meet in the middle for a pained frown. They shot him too. Why did you assume that? There's something going on here.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
Yeah, I am confused too, ma'am.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
Something doesn't add up here. I mean, what? Something is weird here. Continue.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
Why can't I, like, go on with that line of questioning? I want to ask more questions about it, and I can't. I'm not happy with this conversation. It's not satisfying. Like, it like cuts out, and I can't do anything here. I just, go back to this menu. Weird, man. Fucking weird. How do the Hardy Boys know you? Yeah.
They're frequent guests downstairs.
She looks at the floor.
They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Okay.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
I mean, thank you for telling us all this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
There's something weird going on, man. At first I thought that, she may be a suspect. But now I'm leaning towards that more and more. Okay, the lieutenant looks at you. I had something else before we go, a little think. Yeah, I think I explored all that, but let's double check it.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Let's talk some more about the so-called assault.
Not my favorite topic.
Yeah,
How
okay.
about we, change the subject to something
Volition
lighthearted?
legendary. Volition legendary. Look her in the eye. +1. Slight confusion about bullets. Yeah. And I have a +1 from the whirl die. I'm guessing the whirl die will give me bonuses. That's great. 42% is not too great of a chance. Let's return to this later, miss.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
Okay. Yeah, and we have to talk to him. Let's not do that in front of her. Yeah. What's here? I wasn't like exploring this part of the building. This is her room, right? Yeah, this will go to the balcony once more. The bed has been hastily made, okay. And this will go downstairs. Another loading screen. Okay, that's stupid. Like I just, went couple of steps and okay, no matter. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay, yeah. Piles of dirty clothes, a woman's.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
His voice is lowered. You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is.
Okay.
The decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Stay in a hushed voice. Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
Womboloto, yes. Hi, Womboloto. I'm glad you are here. Yes, what do you mean, yes? I asked a lot of questions to myself. Hi, I'm hoping that you enjoy the stay on the channel. Okay. I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
2 minutes ago I asked if it was her room. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, it is her room. Okay. Also, I have a Twitch extension, so, I rarely use it because there's not that much people in chat. But we can, try it. You should have a window popped up on the screen. And you can just, vote for the answers. So, I will just use it. Yeah, someone voted. She seems candid.
You think so? Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit.
A shadow runs across his face. Yeah, we will use it when, it will make sense because it didn't right here. Okay, I'm glad you're here.
She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation.
Okay.
Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough.
Right, let's explore this room. What is this? Oh, a bathroom. I can also see your quests and stats. Very nice. Yeah. That's why I play with Twitch integration. It's really a very cool way to engage with a Twitch audience in this game. Very neatly done. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there, right?
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting, it seems.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite a collection here.
Anything of note?
He asks in a lowered voice. Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Nacra.
Okay.
Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Whisper. Nacra. Opioid antagonist?
Interesting.
Okay.
That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
The lieutenant nods, then looks at the door.
You could say he's on the lookout.
Search the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs, you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Electrochemistry, medium 10. Is there something more interesting here? You know what? I have some clothes for that. And also, since you are here, Womboloto, I think there is a way for you to kind of help me with that role, if you want to. So yeah, before we do that, let's look at our clothes. Electrochemistry. I think I have some clothes that would help with this check. Yeah. Gloves and pants. Okay. Okay, another pants. And I think that's it. No, glasses. And this. I look freaking ridiculous, man. And yeah, question Classy about the dead man. Classy told you she can't talk about him now, but you can. But you need specifics, height, build, etc. to confirm your autopsy. Ask her till later when she has collected herself. Speak to the assault victim. Confront the Hardy Boys with what Classy told you. Right. Let's first do this check.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush, and
97%. I don't think. You know what? Let's try it just to see if it works. This will be the first time I'm doing it, really. Once I click here, then I believe there should be a menu that will pop out that will let you manipulate my my skills, and you will have the ability to get me a minus to something and plus to something else. So since this is an electrochemistry check, then I would need a plus 1 point to physique and a minus 1 point to anything else. And yeah, it should work, I think. Let's try it. I never tried it. There should be some window right now. I mean, let's try it. Okay, 15 seconds. Oh, and there is like a timeout, right? It's still 97%. I don't know if it worked. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. Let's try it. Is there something more interesting here? Okay, I voted. Oh
the
shit!
further you look, the more arcane it gets. You don't know what the rest of this stuff does.
Holy fuck, double ones! Oh hell. Like the worst possible scenario. 97% and I failed. Well, that's great. Okay, let's get back to our normal clothes. Holy shit, man, I didn't expect that. Well, that was unlucky. I'm guessing we'll return to that, maybe. Yeah, let's go to Titus then, and let's ask him about the fact that he lied to me. Not sure if you can get more than 97% though. Yeah, maybe I couldn't. And also, that was freaking weird. Like, double ones, man. Holy fuck. Kind of funny though. I'm not too mad about it. Right, let's save it. Because I think it may be an important conversation. And yeah, let's talk to him.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Yeah. Straight to the point, right? Krasia says she wasn't raped.
Fuck.
Oh!
I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
The big man's eyes and Vine's bulge.
For the record,
She steps in forcefully.
Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore.
Oh.
Nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Right.
shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
He turns back to you.
He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
Okay.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
She didn't seem to be in denial. Asshole.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Okay, that... Fuck, what? That doesn't make sense. The rat-faced man says carefully. Crazy, what are you talking about? She was very lucid, yeah. I did think that, yes. That she's a little crazy. Cut the bullshit, she told me the truth. Yeah, number 3, cut the bullshit, please.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
He says through clenched teeth. Okay.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Something breaks in him. He takes a step closer and says,
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy!
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off.
Huh.
Fists down, everybody.
Interesting, maybe she is in charge. After all...
Everett personally sent me to take care of this.
Huh.
If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Okay, I have some like weird bots here that are in my chat. Let me just ban this guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Sorry about that. Like some spam messages. Right.
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The rest of the cafeteria has gone quiet, too. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
The tattooed man snaps his fingers to get your attention.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
He turns to Titus, who's still breathing heavily.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
He stamps an audio tape on the table.
Another apocalyptic actor in town.
I am a cop of the apocalypse, aren't I? Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me. Yeah. I mean, that's a valid question.
You don't care about evidence.
His eye twitches.
Fucking you a cop for, then.
I mean, I will listen to it, but...
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the Dorgun a mega mix. You'll know why once you listen to it.
Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you've bugged them? How?
We have machines.
He nods.
We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications.
He takes a little note.
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing that advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced.
Okay.
You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
The heavy man wheezes, so it's you.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
The chief picks his beer back up to offer a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. indexes and shit.
Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
The lieutenant whispers. Okay.
Where can I listen to this?
He mocks you.
Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Okay, that was a stupid question. I will admit that.
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
His voice echoes like thunder in the small room. Okay, that was a tricky question, game.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Yeah,
It's not a problem.
I think we have one already. He repeats calmly in a hushed voice, like, I think I bought something like this.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Yeah, that's enough for now. I'll get back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
He pushes the tape towards you with his giant hand. Right, fine. I'll listen to it. No, thanks, Titus. I can get this wrapped up better without. No, I will listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
He says, adjusting his belt buckle. A few more things about the tape before I go listen to it. Yeah.
You do
that's
that.
All. Okay, I will listen to it with, having in mind that they really want me to listen to it, so I still think that they are lying. Right. Interact. Tape. Door Gunner Megamix. Use interact button in inventory to inspect the item. A magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of the Mercenary Task Force radio communications recorded via a de-encryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play. Yeah, we have a boombox, I think. Items. No, tools maybe? Yeah, here. Boombox. Tape player. Yeah, we bought this in the pawn shop. Okay, great. Let's see our tasks. Listen to the Door Gunner Megamix. I mean, let's do it right now, I think. Yeah. I think this is kind of a main quest right now. We should go open the waterlock today, but yeah, let's do the main thing right now. As far as we can, go with it. It's getting interesting. So how do I do this? I interact.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Play the tape.
You push Command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
A man's voice says, holy fuck, another loud screech. Some kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook. Yeah. Okay.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
More static. This isn't the Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants. The harbor. Okay. This shit is done. I'm going to tear this place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Okay.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice.
This part is unintelligible.
I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally.
I mean, this isn't like anything really useful.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco con counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
Okay. That's a little bit interesting.
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty. Okay.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Yeah, so it's edited, right. So they tampered with it, like, I have suspicions that they did. I agree. He also sounded inebriated. That's how you say it? Let me Google that real quickly. Inebriated.
Inebriated. Inebriated.
Inebriated. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not a native speaker, so sometimes I have to do that. Okay.
Still.
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You are familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Corti?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his.
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
Okay. What now? Remove the tape.
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony. At least to some degree.
He looks around, yeah. And also, I'm not, again... I'm very unsatisfied with how this interrogation with Classy went. Like, I wanted to ask much more questions and I couldn't. So... yeah, let's talk to her. Why not? I'm just going, in this one building, whirling in racks from one room to another. From one floor to another. And also, is this check still locked? I think so, right? Yeah, medicine cabinet. It's locked. Interesting. And this is weird, like I just take a couple of steps and I have 2 loading screens. A little bit like weird design. But okay. Not a big deal. Right, let's talk to you.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
She lights a cigarette.
Pertaining to a murder investigation.
Right, before we do the volition check, look her in the eye. 32%. This will be a nice, check to try out the Twitch extension. So we'll do that. But before we do that, let's go with this, tape. Because we may have, a bonus or something. Tatus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
A smile flits across her face. On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
She arches her brow. Something to that effect, yes? No, yeah, those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
She picks the cup back up.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Okay.
Did he say whores a lot?
Yeah.
Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes, the word whore was used.
He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi?
The young woman lights a new cigarette with the butt of her old one. Yeah, very interesting pickup line, isn't it?
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that? Machismo? I'm guessing that it's machismo. Do you think he was trying to scare people? Yeah, number 1.
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things.
Oh.
Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his,
She thinks.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Okay, let's see. To keep living until they just sort of turn into his like persona, maybe?
Running joke.
Okay.
I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
Lely. So that was his name. Okay, this is the first time that we got kind of... I don't know if it's his name. It sounds like an abbreviation. But it's something. Okay, great.
It was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
And in the shower, okay. Weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil.
Okay.
Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? Here in Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed...
She thinks.
He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss.
He turns
Whenever
to you.
you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Okay. We have one thing more before the check. Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim? Yeah, you already told us his name, right? Lely?
Like, for example, his name?
Yeah.
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad.
Oh.
It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
Then tears out the page and hands it to you.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Oh shit, okay, that's a lot. Well, let's go down the list then. Where is Lelystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer.
Okay.
It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
You were right, officer. He was Occidental.
Skip point. Oh, and also, yeah, I was right about his, like... Occidental is kind of an equivalent of Caucasian, I think, or something like that. Lieutenant not sportsman-like. Hold on, Kim. I did not know this was a competition.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
This is clearly a sport for him. Something like archery or darts.
It's still about getting hits right and not missing.
That's too pinball for me. I just like to get autopsies right on the first try. Where were we?
He makes another note. Right. He hates pinball.
He's lying.
Look at Klasie. You were both from Oranje.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
All right.
Sex. Alcohol.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
I think I also, when we did the autopsy, I think I also chose 42. Or something to that effect. 40-something.
He had many scars that made him appear older.
Yeah.
But no.
The memory makes her smile. And also he was in decomposition state when I was, you know.
We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Right again, officer.
Yep. The lieutenant taps his blue pen at you, as though assigning another point. Well, I'm doing great, it seems.
Points sound good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
His eye color.
Blue. Light blue.
Mm-hmm.
They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
She stops, her eyes half closed, then continues. Okay.
Pardon the swearing.
She takes a drag.
I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe.
She seems to enjoy the word.
It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Oh, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
The lieutenant suddenly remembers.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine.
Yeah.
Made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Interesting, I too have stroked his hair. Holy fuck. Kim, I said to put the brilliantine on the forum. Do I get the point? Okay, do I want to be a weirdo? Do I choose this? Like, it's tempting, right? Yeah, okay. Let's fucking do it then. Yeah, interesting. I too have stroked his hair.
Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
Oh, shit, man. She says unfazed. She draws on her cigarette and lets the smoke linger for a moment in her mouth. Okay, that's kind of disgusting.
She understands what autopsies entail.
Okay.
It doesn't get her off balance.
Kim, I said to put the brilliantine on the forum. Do I get a point?
No.
Why the fuck not? He answers dryly. But I put it down there. Point to the autopsy slip.
I can see you've put quite a few things here. They don't all give you a point.
Yeah, I put the maximum velocity, I think, from Kuno when he threw the rocks and some other bullshit there. And yeah, I was Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau, I think. Great.
There it is, in your rushed writing. Right where the lieutenant is pointing. Fucky. You should really get this questioning back on track.
Yeah. I put fucky. I think Kuno S said fucky. Yeah, sex, fucky. Well, shit, man. He added it too. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
She smiles. What did it represent? Do you know?
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier.
Yeah.
It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Yeah, no point. Sad face, man. Like, I deserve a fucking point for that. But I was also trying to be funny with this thing, and I'm guessing that bit me in the ass. It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. Okay. So I was right. I was thinking like this was a map, like an outline of a country or something on a geographical map. So I wasn't too far off. It wasn't an option to pick, I from what I remember. But like when I looked at it, it was what reminded me of. Yeah, right. For showing off to chicks, how so?
How?
She leans back.
Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course.
Okay.
Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Orani's lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Orani's lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself.
She leans even further back to demonstrate.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
She points at the air with her sharp-nailed finger, picking out an imaginary tattoo star.
And he says,
That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that. So she goes, okay, but what's this, baby? And he's like, saw some bad shit there. Killed some loincloths.
She lowers her voice comically.
And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this. Yeah, she's like, that's obvious.
Oh, yeah.
She nods. Can you tell us precisely what these mean? Hand her the photo.
No, thank you.
She does not take it.
I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
She pours herself some more coffee.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a very fun story.
It is when you're high.
Okay.
It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober.
She smiles faintly.
A change of topic?
Could be love that did him in. Oh, yeah. Like when I talked to the corpse in my imagination, Inland Empire, I think it was called, then the corpse told me that love did him in, but communism killed him. Love did him in, but communism killed him. An interesting, yeah, perhaps, miss, it was communism that killed him. Yeah. Okay, interesting, distinction. Let's go on the list. Could be love that did him in.
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
She raises an eyebrow.
Idea. Okay. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
Okay. Let's be insane, I guess. He told me love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Okay.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up.
That didn't go anywhere. Perhaps, miss, it was communism that killed him.
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is communist. They're a couple of shades pinker than that. They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
Kinda.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
Okay. Something miraculous is coming, he told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change. All right, let's see where this is going.
From way out in the northwest, he told me. Maybe he was wrong, forget about it, nothing miraculous is coming. Yeah. Number one.
Cool.
The woman nods. Okay, she does not appreciate my insaneness, it seems. We ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what that will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet.
She grins.
Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
I think we're finished with this line of questioning. Hand the lieutenant back his notes.
All right.
The lieutenant puts the slip back in his notes and observes the young woman for a moment.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Okay, so let's try this. I will click this, and you would have to give me 1 point to psyche and minus 1 point to anything else. And I think it should work, right? It's 42% now, so let's try it. And yeah, let's wait a little bit. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Did it change? It didn't. Okay, maybe it doesn't work or something. Well, no matter. Let's try it anyway. Look her in the eye.
She looks back.
Oh shit.
Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona.
Okay, some of those thoughts are kind of like creepy, kind of. Like maybe not creepy. I'm falling in love with her or something, and I think that's not good, man. Okay, let's continue.
We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
Yeah, this creepy shit, like...
Miss Aranye Disco Dancer, you want to put your hand on her back and feel it arch.
Okay, what is happening? Electro is always creepy, right? He freaking is. He freaking is. Like, this is my most macho side, I think, and my... or maybe not macho, my doing drugs side and drinking alcohol. What is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. You are not a fool. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Am I being... Fuck, how do you pronounce that? Wait a second. Beguiled?
Beguiled.
Beguiled. Sorry. Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head.
Okay.
Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible.
I guess avert your eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Well, shit, man. I can't do it anymore.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
It's what she said, yes.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where is this going?
How old are you?
Oh.
That's where this is going.
All right.
45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
I mean, that's a valid question, right? I know that I was in the police force for 18 years. So, let's presume that... Like, that's not much. That seems like much, but this isn't much. 18 years. If I, you know, went to the police at the age of... I don't know, let's say 20... 23, 24? And I started my career then 18 years to add to that, then I would be like 30, 40 something, 42 maybe, also 42 or 43. But I kind of look older, right? But that may be because of the drinking or not so great mental state.
You could ask either one of them.
Kim, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
The lieutenant isn't quite sure he heard you. How old do I look?
How old? 58.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh my god, that's really old. Really?
You asked.
He shrugs. Maybe you're wrong. You were wrong about the deceased too. He was way younger.
He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been composing for longer than that. The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. You're right, I'm probably 62. Let's leave it at that. What would you say? Like, I like all of those options. Those all are kind of funny. Like, 1 and 2 are the funniest. What do you think? What should I say? Number 1? Okay. I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than that.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
There's silence. Then a little more.
Sure, you're 42.
He squints.
Let's go.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
I don't want to think about this anymore. Bring it on. I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
I mean, let's go then. Date of birth generator. 7 hours, that's fucking long. Your face looks like it's 58 and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100. Both longer than they ought to be, the day and the century. But for how long then has this thing attached to your sentience walked this planet's crust? Time to start racking those brains of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? Right, I would have to forget some thought for that. Do I have a skill point? I have 2 skill points. I mean, let's research that. Then, what do I want to forget? Ace is low. +2 volition. Yeah, this gives us... Hobo Cup gives us extra turn, and it's funny. Yeah, +2 perception, I like this. Find better loot, yeah. This is like the greatest thought ever. +1 XP for every orb clicked. I think it's great. Womboloto. You also might want to level up for the white check with the woman. Yeah, I will do that. I have 2 points, so I will like do this date of birth generator for 1 thought. And then I will level up the check. But I don't know what I want to like forget here. You know what? This isn't that really important, I don't think. Or maybe +20% zoom out distance. Or maybe it is. Let's leave it for now. You know what? Ace is low seems to be like +2 empathy towards Kim Kitsuragi. I mean, yeah. And +1 Esprit de Corps. Like, it doesn't seem too important right now. Let's forget that. And let's internalize the date of birth generator. And also, let's try this. What was it? Volition, right? Right, volition. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Level up. And the check opened with Klasia. Right. Unfortunately, I have to end here. I am streaming for more than 3.5 hours. So yeah, thank you very much for being here, Womboloto, and for anyone that watches. Thank you for thank you for the follow, Womboloto. Yeah, I am streaming almost every day at around 5 PM CET. I have the extensions below the stream that tells you when I am going live. It counts down to my next stream, so regardless of your time zone, you can tell when I'm going live next. I'm done now with Disco Elysium. There will be around 1 hour break, and I will be back with Football Manager 2022 with our Manchester United career. So if that's anything that you like to see, also then yeah, that's great. I will be in an hour playing that. And we will be back with Disco Elysium tomorrow at 5 PM CET. And that's basically it. Thank you very much for watching once again. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I also have a YouTube channel and I put these streams in the form of Let's Plays, then thank you for that too. I'd appreciate a subscribe or a like on the video. And yeah, have a great day, have a great night wherever you are on the globe. And I hope to see you soon. Goodbye. See ya.